Guys, there is an altcoin signal flashing before my eyes, and I think any moment from now we might have a parabolic move for altcoins. I know Bitcoin is down right now, the markets are down, but you have to pay attention to these altcoin signals because this 2026 we are going to make so much profit from altcoins. We're going to make a parabolic move from alt 20, 30%, 50,000% increase towards the upside. So you have to pay attention to this signal and watch this video to the end for you to not miss out from this altcoin opportunity. Me on this chart, this is orders versus BTC. If you look at the name of the chart right here, you see that is orders versus BTC, excluding the top 10 to BTC. And what this indicates that this is actually a lower cap altcoin indicator or a lower cap altcoin chart analysis. This gives you the what is it called, the representation of the total altcoin market cap. Now what are we seeing right here? That we are seeing a consolidation of altcoins, of the total altcoins against BTC. So if I zoom out of the chart right now, you will see that we have been on a steady decline. It means altcoin have been on a steady decline. And if you look at most of all the altcoins versus BTC has been rallying since 2023, 2024, and all other altcoins has been on a steady decline. Now, if we look at the previous data, we could see that during it was 2020 or 2021 or something like that. Look at what the altcoin market did. First of all, we saw a slow steady increase towards the upside. Then we saw a little bit of crash. Then afterwards we saw a parabolic move where Bitcoin and altcoins topped out at the same time, and this was the resistance trend line that we topped out on altcoins. And what are we actually seeing right here? We're actually seeing the same thing is about to play out. Altcoins we will begin to see a steady price increase in just a matter of time. Right now we've broken this blue support trend line over here, and we're going to see a price movement towards the upside, but we're actually having a resistance level right here at this place right here, and also a resistance trend. I think when we begin to see a break above this resistance trend line, we could see when we get to this resistance line, we could see a little bit of a sell-off, then an actual break towards the upside, and this sell-off might act as a manipulation on the market to shake maybe people that are holding some altcoins off the market. But any shakeout you see on your altcoin, you should not sell, because there is a huge parabolic move coming for altcoins. And what are my targets if this altcoin indicator or this altcoin chart analysis actually breaks towards this trend to the upside? I'm looking at these levels right here, at this resistance trend line right here for altcoins, for me to actually sell my altcoins. And one thing you must know, guys, one thing you must actually know is that once you invest in altcoins this 2026, you start dollar costing into your altcoins. What you need to know that you don't need to look at the price of your altcoin or the chart of your altcoin, where it's performed, before you start actually selling out. Use this indicator. Go to your trading view, type orders versus BTC. It gives you a chart indication of how BTC is outperforming other altcoins, or other altcoins is outperforming BTC. And if this analysis eventually breaks towards the upside, we are going to see a massive parabolic move for altcoins, and I'm going to start selling out my altcoin bags. Once price begins to get to these levels, I'm going to start dollar costing out of my bags, and I will do a separate video on how you can actually sell out of your altcoin, because you cannot time the bottom of the market, and obviously you cannot time the top of the market. So it is good for you to actually dollar cost out when the time is actually near. So this is what I'm actually looking at for altcoins, and if we eventually break out towards the upside, that could be a massive percentage increase for alt. And if you see that if I use this my scale tool to actually scale out the price, you will see that we are going to see a massive price increase. And once price begins to get to these levels, altcoins will begin to go parabolic, and there will not be time for you to actually buy the dip, because this right here is actually the last dip that you will have before price go parabolic. And when price starts pumping, there is not a lot of pullbacks. And before you see that right here, when price make this a little bit of shakeout, we saw that there was a massive pump, and there were no pullbacks until price got to these levels, this resistance trend line over here. Price got to this level, and there were no time to buy the pullback. So this is what you might actually want to get to look at. Double down on your altcoins, buy your favorite altcoin, just slowly dollar cost in, and in no time we are going to see a massive altcoin pump.